With our furling problem solved, we waited for the next weather window to cross to Newfoundland. In light airs, we set out again for Cap Gaspé, the Gulf de Madeleine, and on to Cabot Strait and Port Aux Basques.
It's 11 a.m. We've been out for a couple of hours since we left Cap Gaspé and 4 hours since we left Gaspé the day early in the fog. That's Ile d'Anticosti just over my shoulder here with the clouds bunching up around it. There's some high cliffs on it. I guess we've never been there. There's not that many harbors. It looks kind of interesting. Another time though we'll have to go and explore Anticosti Island. But we're still waiting for the wind to fill in, and the sea is just perfectly calm. It's so nice out here. Beautiful and relaxing. Jane's sleeping.
Tiny bit more? Is that good?
I guess a hair more. A little more. That looks pretty good.
About the same?
Well, the maid's too big. So the sun is just coming up on the Gulf of the Madeleines, and we've been sailing all night. It's about 4:30 a.m. and the wind's been fair for
a few hours.
Quite a few hours now.
Like 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah, so we've made some good time. It's lightening a little bit. We've only got 10 knots now. We're still getting 6 knots of speed on our way to Port Aux Basques. But a beautiful sunrise.
After a starry night.
Yeah, stars, and it was quite rough and bouncy, and lots of ships out here. Well, we've been getting quite a ride across the Gulf of Madeleine and into Cabot Strait since about 4 a.m. The wind has been up and the waves have been up. Oh, there's a coup de bassin or a gannet there. Right now it's beautiful and sunny. The water's marvelous, sort of Caribbean color. And we've only got about 60 miles to go. We'll be at Port Aux Basques, Newfoundland. We'll have completed our crossing from Gaspé, Quebec to Port Aux Basques, about 225 miles, something like that. And but we won't be in until fairly, I don't know, late in the afternoon, early evening, probably about 8 o'clock, something like that, 8 p.m. But nice sailing out here right now, and the wind is just perfect on our beam.
Our Cabot Strait crossing was difficult. First, snarling our fancy furling main took a day to unravel, and then on our second attempt, the wind in the beginning was too light to sail. The wind came up, the autopilot failed, then we were engulfed by squalls nearing Cape Ray.
Yeah. It's a ways off, yeah. Oh, there's the moon is out.
The sun goes down, we'll have the moon.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not going to take that long. Getting close, yeah. Oh, we still got dusk. Hi, you guys, are you catching any tonight? You getting squids or nothing?
Catching squid, yeah, but it's been a few.
Been a few?
You gotta wait for them to come in though. They come in big schools, right?
Do they?
Yeah.
Can you see them in the water or?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
And how big are they? They're like a foot long or?
yeah, maybe a foot.
Uh-huh. That big, eh? Yeah. I want to get a picture of one. Oh, okay. You got one there. Okay. All right. Isn't that cool? So that's a squid. Yeah. And you take them home and you bake them or?
Yeah. You fry. You
can
can
fry them or?
You can fry them. You can bake them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. So if I wait a minute, you'll probably catch one.
It comes in loose scoops.
So you got to just wait and then.
So we're here in Port Aux Basques on the public dock. We left Gaspé early, very early, Saturday morning. It was dead calm, had a beautiful overnight. The moon was out, the stars were out. And as the day progressed, the weather deteriorated until we had big squalls, big waves, and ended up coming in past Cape Ray with lots of stormy weather. Made it into Port aux Basques just as the sun was setting. So it was 43 hours coming across direct from Gaspé to Port aux Basques, and we were happy to get in.
No kidding.
Fortunately, Port aux Basques is a lovely harbour. With the fishing fleet out, there was lots of room for us on the public dock. We watched the ferry from North Sydney arrive, impressively backing into its slip and depart. Friendly locals stopped to chat, and a nice man drove me to the gas station to get diesel. In the evenings, we were surrounded by people jigging for squid, and across from the dock at Scott's Cove Park are bands and dancing to lots of fun Newfoundland music. After a few days' rest, and with some fresh provisions on board, we set out for our first harbour on the south coast, A Morts, where we have friends we know from Lewisport. It's only a few miles and seemed the perfect little stop to begin our south coast adventures with.
Driven by the waves, I guess. Yep, that's Squiddle, or Squid Hole. And that's Squid Island right there. I guess their fishing plant's closed, it looks like. Kind of rusting looking apparatus there on shore. Processing plant. So there was a ship that foundered.
And this man, I think his name is William Harvey, and his daughter went out in their dory with their Newfoundland dog called Harryman, and the dog swam out to the ship with a line that then they used as a line to get people off the ship. I can't remember the whole story. I don't know how many people were saved, but it's a local legend.
Harryman the dog.
Harryman the dog.
There he is.
The Safe Haven Cafe.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to go on the Harvey Trail.
Yep. And have dinner at the Safe Haven with our new friends Betty and Louis.
And possibly
Oh yeah, maybe
Roger and Joanne.
Roger and Joanne. Yeah.
Well, and here's kind of the story here.
Yes. There's Harryman. Swimming the rope out, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the drama unfolds. The Newfoundlander comes through. Wow, did it ever pile up? It was a big ship too. On a day like this, yeah, everything is. Another turtle. Oh yeah, another turtle. Right here. Yeah. Right. Cool. Leatherbacks. Wow, look at it. Isn't he neat?
See the ridges and everything on the back?
Prehistoric.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that
There,
neat?
he just,
He
that
dove.
last, you could see he went,
Took a
big breath.
huge breath and off he went.
and down he went.
Yeah.
Wasn't a dolphin.
No. Yep, I just saw it go back in the water. I think it was a tuna. I'll run the
Huge
camera. He's chasing something.
Silverfish.
Yeah. He's chasing something. There he is. Yeah, it's a tuna. For sure. Wow, look at him. Something with a fin right here. Slow down a bit. Slow down a bit. Slow down a bit. It's right here. Oh, it's a sunfish. It's a sunfish,
Oh,
I think. Yep. Yeah, white wild roses. There's our friend Pierre. Oh, he's got some fish, that's for sure. Crowd of birds around him. Oh, and there's a whale just outside.
yes.
So we've hiked out to Rose Blanche Light. We had a beautiful sail here to Rose Blanche yesterday from A Morts. We tied up to the fishing wharf there and met some friendly folks and some visiting young women and girls really, and Jane's going to make a painting, and that's the man we met yesterday. He actually helped Kit and Adrian tow their boat back to A Morts. Carrie, I think, and his son Carrie out doing a little cod fishing. So just shaping up to be a beautiful day. And that's Rose Blanche. So this will be our Rose Blanche pizza. And we've got Italian tomatoes, fresh, mozzarella, hot, Gaspé sausage, red pepper, olive oil, and a nice crust that I just put together. And I'm just going to pop this in the oven. We just had some visitors come by, some very charming young women and a nice couple from up the street. Show them around the boat. We had a nice sail in here to Rose Blanche. And now it's time for pizza. Mm-hmm. So we're sitting here anchored in beautiful little Garia Bay. It was blowing a little bit south earlier, maybe 10 knots, but for the last several hours it's been very calm, just 3 knots of wind. We're gently bobbing. It's been raining for a few hours. We've been sending some satellite messages back to family in Vancouver and in Victoria on Vancouver Island, and just relaxing. I was working a bit on some updates for the nav station, and Jane has been very, very busy baking a beautiful type of bread. Here, I'll let her talk about that. And it goes with chili. She's made 2 of them.
Yeah, so you know, when it's cold and damp, having something in the oven is always great. And this is just like a little, you know, baking soda, quick bread, very easy to make. Just takes a couple of cups of flour, some buttermilk and oil and baking soda, baking powder. And it's a great little addition to having with chili. Very delicate. It's going to be yummy.
Mm-hmm. And the verdict is?
Delish.
Good. Okay, we're going to put this down. Oh, and here's today's painting. We're in Little Garia Bay, Newfoundland. There's 2 different options for
Yep.
tying up, is there?
Yeah. I think this picture here, I think that's one we're seeing right there. Although I'm not 100% certain.
Okay.
I think that's it. Just judging by, looks like, yes, there's the church, there's the waterfall is just coming into view. Although it's just middle of summer, so there's not much water flowing.
No. And this is Main Street
Grand Brit.
Well, it's like, they just had to come home here in Ramia.
Yeah.
And they were saying it may be one of the last ones because a lot of the people who grew up there and who have real attachments to it are getting old.
Yes. Yeah, it's not that easy to get out to these little places.
Lifted his head, maybe just saw us.
Yeah, he's found himself a nice little spot to rest in. Guess he heard the boat and he stood up to look. Well, that was a bit too bad. We had to, we didn't have to, but we decided to exit Grand Brit and go over to Cinq Cerf Bay. We're going to Culotte Cove because it's a reasonably strong southwesterly coming in, and it's fairly exposed there, and it might blow for a couple of days. And anyone who's ever sat on a wharf where it's blowing 20 to 30 knots bouncing along, it can be pretty uncomfortable. So we're just going to run 5 miles. And
well, especially when you're covering in birds. I think we go up around it and then come back down.
now, is that mud or is that mud?
That is mud.
Okay, let's just go back where it's a little bit wider. That's certainly a good bottom to sit out a bit of a blow in. This spade anchor really works. Goes to the water again. So what are we seeing right now?
This is really unique. We just finished anchoring. I came up. We were kind of looking around, and I saw this shape on the shore, and it's a female caribou. And we've watched her kind of splash along the edge, and now she's kind of walked up a bit from the shore, and there's some, succulent little grasses there, and she's nibbling away and is totally unaware of our presence.
Mm-hmm. So, for the first time of our Newfoundland and Labrador Circle 2019, we're getting the dinghy set up. We're here in Cinq Cerf Bay in Culotte Cove, and there's supposed to be some weather coming in. It hasn't materialized yet. We've just got 10 knots here and a little fog and some rain, so we thought we'd spend the day and do some dinghy exploring. It's very beautiful here, and we've already seen 2 caribou, so it'd be fun to see some more of those and just generally have a look around. There's a nice little beach up at the head here. It's very sheltered, very protected, and we can just buzz around and see what's in here. It does seem... So I guess that's the easiest way to go. You're going to take your paints there and...
Yeah, I've got my paints. this way?
So we've hiked up to the top of Mount Cinq Cerf. Well, not the top, there's a much taller one across the bay, but we ain't going up there. Anyway, it is spectacular. What a spot. Just beautiful. We'll pan around here and do a 180 of Cinq Cerf Bay. And well, this is to the west of it is the bay beside us. And oop, there's the big mountain is behind us now.
And we're facing into the wind.
That's west. Now we're facing west, and now
Yeah,
behind us is Culotte Cove, and the boat should be behind us. I can't quite see. The sun's so bright, but that's it.
Keep on going around here.
About 360 degrees of Cinq Cerf Bay, Newfoundland. Oh, it's so beautiful. Lots of caribou. They come here all the time to this beach.
Yep.
So, chef of Culotte Cove, what is on the menu tonight?
We are having a little curry.
Uh-huh.
Veggie curry.
Looks yummy. $135. So we're just coming into Burgeo Harbor, a few miles left. This is we're coming in from the western entrance. It's quite well buoyed. Unfortunately, the lights aren't on the marks. I guess it's not quite dark enough or something. So, but anyway, this is Sandbanks Point, and there is, not surprisingly enough, a sandbank. Few drips still coming through there.
Yeah, I could hear something dripping.
Well, it's inside there's some sitting under the hatch, I think, in the track there. But it's the wind is only 12 knots. This is the short reach anchorage in Burgeo. We're just off I think it's the old fish plant here. And there's another boat from, looks like it's from the Netherlands. Beautiful Hutting 50 or something anchored in behind us. The Coast Guard dock is here. I thought it was a fuel dock, but no. It's a Coast Guard fuel dock, not for us, I'm afraid. We did call into Marine Service Center. It was kind of blowy and visibility was bad, so we didn't go in. We tried. There's a little slip of an anchorage way in behind the town here, but there wasn't enough swinging room. And we tried a couple of spots here, but we're pretty good here. We're out on about 250 feet of chain and 45 feet of water or something. So we should be comfy. Could be some wind. There always is wind up here. Could blow 20 at any moment, 25 even, but we're going to be fine on our big spade anchor and snug for tonight, and tomorrow we'll go in and explore downtown Burgeo, Newfoundland. So we're just entering the Tickle, the inner harbor in Burgeo. It's a little bit foggy, as you can see, and it's about half tide. We've got 18 feet here, and we're going to the Marine Service Center to tie up for the night, do some shopping, laundry, etc. We're all rigged up to go in starboard side too. There's a couple other yachts in here, and I think might be some guys on the dock working. Can grab a line for us. So. So after a blustery night at anchor and a good old Newfoundland rainstorm, we've got a few things to dry out, and we spent the day servicing the boat yesterday, so got some fuel cans to put away, hoses, everything's got dug out of the locker. Changed this up, settling up with June, the manager here at Burgeo Marine Service Center, and our friends on hang time. The 47 catamaran just sprung themselves off the dock and got away up to White Bear Arms. So we are going to walk to Sandbanks Park, and I think we'll be off tomorrow. Beautiful here today in Burgeo, Newfoundland. How many did you get?
Well, we're only allowed 15, see?
Oh, you're at 15 per day on the food fishery?
3 per person or 15 per
okay.
max, yeah.
Yep. How long did that take?
You keep me in, Scoot? Yep.
Sometimes we would all back now, but I do it some more times than you would all back.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get that about
Yeah.
This is a real back. This is a real jinx.
John was telling me he's got like 3 sisters and 5 brothers. And the color of the water is just
Yeah, beautiful.
wow, it's beautiful. So clear.
Woo! There go our hats. Hold on to your hat.
We walk to this table.
Yeah. We'll stop. You'll make a painting.
Yeah.
Looks marvelous, marvelous. Oh yeah, it's nice and brown. Mmm. Yummy. Cod au gratin with noodles. Noodles cod au gratin. Mm-hmm. Wow. Those are good portions too, but we walked
We did.
all the way to the park, all
did.
the way back, and all the way out to Cow Point, and back, and forth, and wow. So, we're underway. Beautiful, calm morning. Just leaving the Tickle, the inner harbor in Burgeo. And we've got about 25 miles to run down to Garia River, which is a nice big fjord. There's a town there, and I don't think we'll stop at the town. We're just going to go up and anchor. And tomorrow we're going to meet our friends Kit and Adrian on their beautiful sailboats, Blyce, in Fran's Way. But Burgeo is a great stop. Marine Service Center, June, and everyone there was friendly. We got water, food, fuel, all that done. And there's a good anchorage in up behind the town in Short Reach, and another one in Long Reach too. It's kind of tricky to get into, but doesn't look like we're going to be doing much sailing this morning, but wind's supposed to come up this afternoon. Just a fine little sail today.
Nice and relaxing.
Yes, some weather coming in Tuesday, I think. So this is Garia River Fjord, inlet rather, and just off our port side is the town of Jert's Cove, and there's a ferry that comes here still, I think from Ramia, so it's a functioning out port. I don't think we'll stop there. We'll just go up and anchor and enjoy this fantastic scenery. It's just incredibly beautiful. We just saw a whale at the entrance to the inlet there. That's pour moi.
A little Photograph reprise.
Uh-huh. Another beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Everything bright and sunny. And we're heading to France Way.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow, what a beautiful place.
And look at the waterfall coming here, right in the middle of town.
Oh yeah, another waterfall. Just like Grand Bruit, yeah. So let's just stop here a sec, just...
Yep. There's the canoes. Like they're towing the kayak.
Uh-huh, what a beautiful view.
No kidding.
So, where are we now?
We are in France Way, also called by non-Newfoundlanders Francois. It's this beautiful little pocket harbor, steep hills all around. It's still a functioning town. There's a ferry that comes in, I don't know, a couple of times a week or something. There's a few services, a church, and another one of these amazing waterfalls right in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm, and a great dock too.
Yeah. Yeah. Great floating dock.
Well, let's go downtown. It's this way. Okay. Well, there they are. They made it.
Uh-huh.
Wonder if they want to tie to us.
Oh, I think we're all set up there that come along here.
So we're here in the France Way and we're going to hike to Charlie's Head. Our friends Kit and Adrian joined us on the dock below. And we've already met several people and it's just an amazing little place. We're up beside the reservoir and there's a beautiful river and a waterfall right downtown. I think he said there are 63 residents now. So pretty small town, and but there's still a school. K through 12, 5 students. out of Fran's Way between East and West Point. Blew 30, 40, even 50 we heard out here last night. The pressure went really low to 997. That's still very low now, although light variable winds forecast tomorrow. And we hope to cross to Saint Pierre. But Fran's Way is a beautiful stop, the hiking up to Charlie's Head. And we got to visit with our friends from Splice from Philadelphia, so no, it was all good. We're just going to go out here until the waves get a little smaller. They're, I think, 2 to 3 this morning, going down 1 to 2 later this afternoon. 3 to 5 last night, though, in the wind. It's about 10 miles down to the entrance of the inlet that leads up to Hare Bay. Wow, that's incredible. What a view. Isn't that amazing? Looks like one of those Blackwell prints.
David Blackwood.
Blackwood. He must have been here. That was incredible. A little bit bumpy after last night's blow.
Yeah, it's just kind of lumpy. No breaking waves or anything like that.
Well, the sun is just leaving us as we're anchored here at Sandy Point in Hare Bay. It was quite a run in here. Beautiful stop at Fran's Way. We had a huge low of 997 last night. Generated pretty high winds and big waves. And tomorrow we're going across to Saint Pierre and we will be in France. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check out the culture there, and hopefully the winds will be light, northeasterlies going easterly, and we'll get a nice sail down there before it switches around to southeast, but that's not to be later in the evening. We're just catching the last rays of sun here on the tall peaks behind us here in Hare Bay. So beautiful sunset.